Colin, here's your side-by-side. I chose the lesson we did last week, so just from a week ago. I want to show you some things here. Maybe we can compare just out of curiosity to see how things have changed. Okay, hey, listen, just keep your head up. This is hard stuff, and I wouldn't be doing this with you if I don't think you can handle it. So you are a good enough athlete. You're smart. You're getting good feedback. Just take your time. Work on one thing at a time, one step at a time, and you will get this. Okay, it takes years to develop into a power pitcher. Years. Okay, so let's see here. Okay, I got you synced up. All right, and as your leg starts to descend, let's take a look at some key points. Okay, take a look at the angle of your leg and how far off that line you are with your back hip. And as your leg starts to descend here, you can't even tell because you've already, you counter-rotated with your leg, thinking that's going to get your body out more, but that really doesn't. Let's undo that. I mean, unless you can move your body out like that, like a Tim Lincecum, then you can counter-rotate, but that just doesn't really help you out much. Okay, so from here, I like the way your leg is in both videos. Again, you still have a little bit of a lean. So when you're practicing this, just try to get that upper body to straighten out and go along with the rest of your body. But really good job there. I mean, that's nice momentum. This is from last night, this video here. So as soon as that leg starts to come up, I can see the hip going out, and I don't see any counter rotation. Over here, watch how it takes you some time. You bring this knee up, and then you start to counter-rotate. So over here, you're already moving out faster, which is what you want. The faster you move out, the faster you throw the ball, because you're building forces quicker, and you're transferring forces quicker. Just keep that in mind. So as we go out, let's take a look. Let's do some comparisons. Okay, so you land pretty good. You land toe first this time, and not too bad. But take a look at how vertical you are there. Not bad. Let's take you out here. Now you let down. Okay, see the difference? Look at how rotated you are. And that's all because you just took so long to get your foot down. I mean, remember, if you land with that foot in an extreme pitch, it's going to take you almost 1/10 of a second to get down. Here, you land that foot pretty flat, and that's pretty impressive. I'd still rather land heel first, but the pitch of your foot is so close to the parallel to the ground that it actually helps you because it gets you down quicker, so your trunk doesn't have time to get out like it is here. So look at the difference. Look at this trunk here. Look at how far turned forward you are. Gosh, I can't get my right tools here. You're already in a lot of rotation. Here, look at where your arm is in comparison. Further distance to travel, so now you have more time to really grab forces and whip that arm through. All right, let's take you out. Full external rotation. Full external rotation. So your trunk just doesn't have that much distance to move here. You're already tilted. And I can tell, even at this point, if you look at the angle of your arm, look at how much further back you are in last night's video. Look at your arm lay. It's not bad compared to this one. You can even see it with your eye. I don't even have to do this. 157 to a 162. Actually, this might even be... I don't even think I did this right. 10 degrees difference because you've converted forces better. Well done. See the big improvements? Big improvements. And great job learning how to get your hip out last night as you get the weight onto the inside part of the foot and you just come up and you start pushing out the hip and you start leaning the whole body out. Okay, now, again, when we get the hip and shoulder separation that we want, then you're going to see a major change in velocity. I mean, a lot. Right now, I'm sure you are throwing harder. Good brace front knee. Good job. Now, as you drive harder with the back leg, it's going to be harder to brace up because you're pushing more forces. So you will get that as you train more with me and as you get the weight program going. All that teaches you how to power your legs and how to extend the back leg and then extend the front leg. But this is really impressive, Colin. This is really, really impressive. Well done. All right, you know what to do. I'm not going to have to talk to you too much in every single lesson like we've done in the past. I'm just there to guide you and to coach you. At some point, you're going to have to figure out how to, and I'll show you also how to get your arm up a little bit later so that you're not here at cock position before you've landed. So you want that arm to be getting up into cock position as the foot is touching down. So right about there, this is where you want the arm to be. Somewhere between like a 49 to 52 degree angle. So if this is a 0 angle and this is 90 degrees, you want to be somewhere here as the foot touches down. And that's something that will come later on down the road. So what your focus is for this week is continuing to learn how to get the early momentum. I mean, it's really great. I mean, look at the angle of your back leg here. It's fantastic. That's exactly where you want to be at this point in the delivery. Front leg, of course, we want to continue to keep that nice and loose and relaxed, and you'll start to feel how it rocks back a little bit, but I have no problem with what you're doing now. It's pretty good. Pretty good. Nothing wrong with that landing. Okay, now, when you become more advanced, here's what we've got to look for. When the back foot here and the front foot, when they're both turning at the same time, when the front foot's turning to land here and you're powering here, when you touch down, these hips, when they've learned to slam open and get there, while the arm is still back here, that's going to show you the hip and shoulder separation that you need. So if you're not getting the hip and shoulder separation that you want now, it's because this is a very difficult, powerful movement to accomplish. It's not easy to execute professional mechanics when you're in high school. But that's our goal. Okay, as long as we have a goal, we can shoot for it and we'll get it. Okay, I just want to show you one more thing here. Let's take a look at your release point, the angle of your back. You have a nice low angle here. That's really fantastic. 43 degrees. I think you're pretty much similar here too. I think you do somehow catch up. Yeah, you're actually lower there. That's just because you probably leaned forward too soon. It's not because you transferred power better. Here you transferred power a lot better in this video up here on the right. All right, buddy, I hope that helps you out. Continue to plug away at this, okay? So just a quick recap, you're going to work on what we did this week, lifting up, moving out just like you're doing now, which is really good. Try to keep that front leg loose and relaxed, okay? So just keep that front leg from reaching too soon. We want to drive these hips out as far as we can so we can get a lower center of gravity. Alrighty, and that's about all you need to work on for this week. Oh yeah, and of course, the front foot, see if we can get that front foot down the way it is. If you want to go heel first and just slap it down quick. Otherwise, you start landing on a pitch like this, it's just going to take forever to get down. And look at how much your trunk moves now before you get that foot down. So everything starts to rotate. Okay? All right. See you next time.